At Honey-Can-Do, we are your source for organization, storage, and style. We make product assembly easy so that, well, any honey can do it. To begin, open package contents and group all like parts. Locate the front and back lower poles. Notice the lower poles have screw and levelers on the bottom, and the upper poles have black caps on top. You may need to screw the levelers into the bottom threaded holes on the 4 lower poles. Find the shelf supports. Notice they have ridges inside that go into the grooves on the poles. When snapped together, they form a cone shape, and there may be arrows on the outside that point upwards. Now, snap 4 shelf supports around the front and back lower poles, at the height of your choosing. For the lower shelf, making sure the ridge inside the supports go into the grooves on the lower poles. Thread the front and back lower poles through the lower shelf, like this. Use body weight to ensure that the shelf is seated securely. Now, attach the 2 front upper poles, which have black caps, and 2 back middle poles, making sure that they are nice and tight. Next, snap 4 more shelf supports around the poles, at the height of your choosing, for the sliding shelf, and thread the sliding shelf into place. Snap 4 more shelf supports around the top of the front and back poles for the wooden shelf, and place the shelf onto the poles, like this, seating it securely. Attach the 2 back upper poles with black caps by screwing them into place. Then, snap on 2 shelf supports for the vertical rack, and place the vertical rack into place. You will have to lift the vertical rack slightly to determine the height of the 2 shelf supports in the upper position. Place 2 more shelf supports and seat the rack into place. And voila! Your micro-organizer wave-in! At Honey-Can-Do, we don't believe you have to go broke to have a beautiful, well-organized home. And assembly should be easy to do.